bub. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Welcome back to the X-Centric Collector channel. I'm Talent, the X-Centric Collector, and today we're going to be covering Uncanny X-Force Psylocke from the 3-pack. Let's get into it.
Cerebro Online.
Cerebro, pull up file Psylocke 20th Anniversary 3-pack.
Accessing file.
Marvel Legends X-Men 20th Anniversary X-Men Psylocke Nimrod and Phantom X 3-pack 2020. Retail price $79.99. Accessories for Psylocke: alternate hand, psychic knife, psychic sword, psychic mind effect.
This Uncanny X-Force Psylocke came in a 3-pack with Nimrod and her teammate Phantom X. It retailed for $79.99, and she came with an alternate hand, her psychic knife, a psychic sword, and her psychic mind effect. The box art on the sides and back is really cool. They added a very realistic look to these images, similar to what you can find on some trading cards. When I saw this 3-pack for the first time, I was super stoked, mainly for Nimrod, but having an Uncanny X-Force Psylocke and Phantom X is definitely a nice bonus. I feel like with the new Psylocke we got in the Gamerverse line, they could do an awesome updated Uncanny X-Force Psylocke with that buck. We'll just have to wait and see. And with that, let's take a look at Uncanny X-Force Psylocke out of the package.
Here she is, Psylocke in her Uncanny X-Force outfit, looking the business. Although this figure is several years old, my opinion, she still looks great. That head sculpt is nice. Not sure about the hair. It's just over the shoulder in one direction. But overall, she does look good. She came with an additional hand other than these two weapon holding hands. I believe it was a fisted hand, but because this is an older figure, most of my older figures, all of these extra hands end up in a fodder box if I'm not using them, and I didn't feel like digging it out, so she does come with an additional hand. She also came with her telekinetic sword, which has this power effect on it, so you can have the sword by itself, or you can add the telekinetic power effect to give it that extra oomph, and it looks good. Yes, it does. It's fantastic. And then she has her psychic knife, which is the exact same psychic knife that came with the Age of Apocalypse, or excuse me, not Age of Apocalypse, the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Psylocke. But the color on this one is slightly a more magenta, more purplish, but it does look good. You can get it to focus. So you can get that on her hand there, like so. And you have Psylocke with her psychic knife. It's always a good look. And then she also came with this psychic mind effect. I've always found this to be an interesting look, and it's very unique to Psylocke. I don't know why it looks like that, but it's cool. And it just hooks on right there. Gives the definite Psylocke look that she has in the comics when she's using her power. So that's a good look. Let's check out her articulation. She can look up quite a bit, down a decent amount too. The hair does hinder her a little. Side to side, a little bit of tilt. And of course, you can get these heads to tilt more if you just like loosen it on the ball peg underneath if you wanted to. Being a female figure, she does not have butterfly joints because of the tiny frame. She can get her arms up quite a bit though. They go straight out. They go all the way around. She does not have an upper arm swivel. Fascinating. Why not? Who knows? Oh, look at this. It's a single joint, like it's not double jointed elbows, but it is pinless. And for this being such an older figure, like that's impressive. I don't think I've ever noticed that before doing this. And again, female figures, you have no waist cut. It's up here, and that limited ab crunch, same kind of thing. Looking at this figure is making me think some of this went into the newer X-23 figure. Very similar. Her belt is loose on there, but it's so tight, it's not really going anywhere. She can get about that much in the way of splits. She has an upper thigh swivel. She has double jointed pinned knees. I was going to say pinless, but obviously there are pins. And as far as the ankle goes, quite a bit of range. Yep. Everything we come to expect from figures back then. She's sufficient. Now, recently they had announced a Gamerverse Psylocke Thanos 2-pack from Capcom vs. Marvel. And I would really like it if they gave us a new Uncanny X-Force Psylocke with that articulation. It's a simple repaint. That would be fantastic. But for now, she definitely serves a purpose. She looks good. She's going to look great on the shelf with the other Uncanny X-Force action figures. And I really can't wait to set up that shelf. But for now, let's dig into a little bit of the history of Psylocke.
Psylocke, first appearance, Captain Britain number 8, December 1976. Created by Chris Claremont, writer, Herb Trim, artist.
Psylocke first appeared in Captain Britain number 8 back in 1976 and was created by Chris Claremont and Herb Trimpe. When she first appeared, she was simply Betsy Braddock. Her father, Sir James Braddock, was a denizen of the extra-dimensional Otherworld. He was sent by Merlin to Earth 616 in order to father the champion destined to become Captain Britain. When Cyclops decided the X-Men needed a Black Ops team, Psylocke was among the first X-Men he asked to join Uncanny X-Force. So let's check out her powers and abilities.
Powers and abilities: telekinesis, telepathy, precognition, expert martial artist, ability to construct weapons made of psychic energy, usually in the form of a blade.
Before the body switch with Quanon, Psylocke was a powerful telepath, capable of precognition, telepathy, mental bolts, and mind control. After the transformation, she gained telekinetic abilities, including the ability to form razor-sharp psychic blades, which are the focused totality of her psychic powers. These blades can be plunged directly into the minds of her opponents, which can incapacitate or even kill them. Like most telepaths, she can astral project and is a formidable telepath on the astral plane. She may not be at the telepathic level of the likes of Jean or Xavier, but she is still very powerful. Powerful enough to manipulate and control the minds of even the most strong-willed individuals. Also after the swap, she gained all the fighting knowledge and skills of the deadly ninja assassin Quanon, a superior master martial artist. Little known fact, she is also a skilled pilot. Let's see how her powers rank on the grid. Cerebro, please pull up the power grid.
Accessing power grid. Analyzing subject.
As always, you can find these grids on marvel.fandom.com or on the backs of various Marvel trading cards. First up, as always, is Strength. She's at a 2, normal human strength. Nothing in her power set grants her enhanced strength. Moving on to Intelligence, another 2, normal human intelligence. She has an average IQ. She's not a dunce, but definitely not a genius by any stretch. Next up is Speed. This is her 3rd straight 2. She has normal human speed. She may be quick on her feet, but she does not possess any form of superhuman speed. Next, we have Fighting ability. She's at a whopping 6, Terminator level. Gaining the memories of an elite ninja assassin has greatly jacked up her ability to fight, making her one of the deadliest X-Men on any given team. There are few opponents that can hold their own against her. She even beat Wolverine head to head. which says everything you need to know. Next up is durability, another 2, normal human durability. She can take a hit, but she is far from indestructible. If she takes a big blast or even a bullet, she can be fairly easily injured. Moving on to agility, she's at a 4, peak human level. This is another benefit of having the body of an elite ninja. She is more agile than even the best athletes. And our final category, energy blast. I have her at about a 4. Various power grids have her at different levels ranging from 2 to 5, depending on the storyline. But I think on average, she's normally around a 4. Patriot missile level. Between her mental bolts or her telekinetic blast, she is capable of projecting blasts that can do massive damage, mentally as well as physically. She isn't often seen using these blasts because she doesn't have great control over them, so she prefers to use her telekinetic knives, just like a deadly assassin to want to get up close and personal. Looking at her overall stats, she has 4 2s, which makes it seem like she's an average human, until you look at the fact that her fighting ability, agility, and energy projection are all well above average, and her fighting ability being at a 6 makes her incredibly deadly. Having the knowledge of a ninja assassin makes her a great addition to any team that needs to infiltrate an enemy base without being detected. But if push comes to shove, you can bet on Betsy to come out on top. I'd also like to note, like I said earlier, that although she's not at the level of Jean or Xavier, she is still one of the more powerful telepaths in the Marvel Universe, making her a very formidable mutant. Psylocke has gone through many changes over the years. We did get to see Psylocke in the original animated series, and a quick glimpse of her in X-Men 97, and it's my hope that we get to see more of her in Season 2. And speaking of X-Men 97, that reminds me, Cerebro, let him know.
Be sure to check out X-Men 97 Reactions with Talent. Don't forget to subscribe.
Definitely go check out my reaction videos. I'm having a lot of fun reacting to shows, so come watch with me. Let me know what you think. And if you could, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Every click helps the channel grow, and I appreciate every one of you that has been supporting me. It means a lot. That's all for this one. I'm Talent, the Eccentric Collector, reminding you, keep collecting. And until next time, Excelsior!